All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another part of my Cronos the New Dawn Let's Play video. We're picking up where we last left off. We are, I guess, heading towards the asylum, which is what it said on the mini-map, or what it said on the loading screen for me, so I guess that's what we're doing. Let's keep it pushing. I guess we're gonna have to do like sort of the same thing that we did with the hospital, where we went like a little bit outside and had to make our way to the asylum, or the hospital. So I guess that's gonna work the same way. I think the asylum might be the last area in the game. Not 100% sure on that, but that's what it feels like. Don't fear the change. To the faithful, his salvation is upon us. Blessed are those who can discern between the wrath of the Lord and the fulfillment of his promises. Do not be afraid. Join us. Under our roof, we will receive him together. We will join in his mercy, the Church of the Last Days. That's a cool name. The Church of the Last Days. El Churcho Last Deo. Yeah, okay, sorry, I was just looking at my phone to make sure the stream was fine. Let me actually look at the, because I had some sound issues the other day, so I want to make sure that those are accounted for and corrected. They should be, though. What kind of game is this? It's weird. It's, it plays like Resident Evil, but it is more like well, it looks like Dead Space and it plays like Resident Evil, if that makes sense. Why is my thing not working? Is there like a reason my thing isn't working right now? I can't hear myself. Let me see if I can hear myself now. Oh yeah, I can. All right, perfect. And it sounds good too. Also, did you know that open parentheses, for exclamation, close parentheses, exclamation, close is equal to 620.4 SX. What is that? Some kind of, are you like trying to do like some kind of code injection? What are you doing there? It sounds like you're trying to do something funny. Togetherness. I'm sorry, darling. I know. Oh, the exclamation point is factorial. Oh, all right. It's been years since I've done math, so it looked like you were trying to do some kind of like prompt injection. I'm sorry, darling. I know you'll be furious, but this is indeed the end. I want to live my last moments with other people at the church. I've never been much of a believer, but if not now, then when? I'm afraid of death, but I'm even more afraid to die alone in this quarantine. Please ignore the television and radio broadcast. It's all lies. Help will come. I will pray for you. Helena, I mean. That's interesting. The virus in this game, or whatever it is, I don't know if it's a virus or some kind of like mutation, it makes people come together. I don't know if that's supposed to be a metaphor for communism or what, because the game has a lot of heavy commie propaganda in it, so I don't really know if that's like supposed to be part of it. We had a weird bit of lag there. I accidentally left VS Code open. That's probably why my CPU is dying right now. Okay, shotgun shells, handgun ammo. What do I want? Shotgun shells? Yeah, well, let me see. How many? Okay. What about my ammo? Let me see now. Ah, that's still gonna be too much. I say we actually get some health. You never know when you're gonna need health. Okay, looks like we got some gravity jumping to do. Anything else around here before I start hopping and skipping all over the place? Oh, that's a hole. Don't want to jump in the hole now. If you want, I can send the full version. The full version of the formula that you're doing? Yeah, send the full version, man. Or explain it to me. Break it down to me. I don't even know what you're talking about, to be honest. 620, 448, 401, 732, 239, 439, 360, 000. Yeah, you're gonna have to break that down for me, bud. I'm not really too sure what those numbers are supposed to mean. Oh, there's a letter here. Oh no, it's a comic book. Comic book. Agent Cutters. Agent Cutters in The Girl with the Porcelain Mask. All right, anytime we get a comic book in this game, there's going to be a new enemy type, so that should be fun. I hate jumping around. This is kind of getting a little gimmicky, but it's fine. It adds to the lore. Oh my gosh, I'm lost. Oh. Am I supposed to go there, or is that where I just came from? Is that where I just came from? Yikes. I don't know what I'm doing. This has got to be where I just came from, right? I'm so confused. All right, it's got to be right there, but I want to jump around a little more. Can I not jump to that one? It's too far away. Am I supposed to go in here? There's really nothing in here. Oh, hello. There's something there. Something red. I need to get that. Aha! Oh, it was shotgun shells. I wasted a bullet to get a bullet? Where else are we going here? Guess we gotta jump down. Ah!
Just like him. I'll replace you. Do what I say.
Man, Marcel is evil. I think Marcel took over the last traveler. I think that's what happened. Because I remember the last thing that he heard was like, oh, we did it. So, open parentheses, 5, exclamation, close parentheses, exclamation, close parentheses is 6.6893 times 10 to the 198th. I can send the full version. I don't know, brother. I mean, you can go ahead and send it, but what does it mean? What does it mean? What are you trying to teach me here? All right, there's enemies all over the place here. Oh my god, that's such a big number. That's probably more like numbers than there are stuff in the universe. Is that how that works with fractals? Ah, you son of a bitch. I panicked and used my flamethrower. Hey, Jay, what's going on, man? Glad to have you, brother. Thank you for the likes. All right, there's another one somewhere here. There he is. One shot to the head and he's gone. Oh no! Where did that one come from? I learned that shooting them in the leg makes them fall down and then you can just stomp them to death. Especially since we have the augments or the what are they called? The people, the essences that give us the bonuses to stomping. I'm pretty sure if we didn't have that, we probably couldn't do it.
No, it's not professional.
I'm doing good. I'll be doing some homework soon. I should be able to watch for a while though.
You back here.
Ugh, homework.
Dangerous? David, please.
I guess homework is better than like regular work. Well, I don't know. Homework doesn't give you money, so I don't know. I guess it's a trade-off, right?
To talk specifically to you.
Work gives you money, but it doesn't give you knowledge. Homework gives you knowledge, but it doesn't give you money.
Yeah.
Money.
Sorry.
Wait, knowledge can get you money.
First time he's appeared here, isn't it?
There's some formula there, I'm sure.
You knew him before the Stillwoods, didn't you?
David, I told you.
Why were David and Veronica talking here? I thought they had died in the hospital.
That was the
I feel like I'm doing the story backwards. Like,
we didn't know each other.
I don't know. Like the stuff that happened at the beginning of the game was the stuff that is happening now or something. It's a very confusing game. Urgent call. Zibbert, where the hell did you go? When you get back, call me immediately. Did you notice the names in this game, Jay? Since you said you're Polish, I'm guessing some of these names might strike you as common for Polish, right? Like Veronica instead of Veronica. It's like spelled with a W-R-E-N, which is interesting. I've never actually seen that spelling of that name before like that. All right, I'm gonna pick up this thing. Oh, nice, an energy slate. Manic scribblings. Holy is the body of the Union and the blood of the Union. Fearless believers will live beyond the end of time. They shall cast off the fetters of flesh. They shall hear his voice, thus they shall speak in his voice. Amen. Okay, amen to that, I guess. Come on. We don't have enough for this. The W in Polish is pronounced as a V in English. Yeah, that's what I figured. It's the same way in Spanish with the letter B. The letter B in Spanish is pronounced like V in English. That's why you'll see some people when they spell the name of the city in Cuba called Havana, they'll spell it with a B sometimes instead of a V because they heard people calling it Havana, but in Spanish it sounds like a B when you say it. Havana, Havana. It's kind of weird. Language is weird. I don't need carbon cartridges. Honestly, do I have carbon cartridges? Oh, well, I have them now. I really don't need them. I should probably not pick those up whenever I see them, but I didn't notice they were carbon cartridges until after the fact. Oh, there was nothing there. Uh-oh. There's gas cans here. Yeah, and I just learned something new too. I figured the W might have been like a V in in Polish, but it was interesting how it sounds like they say Veronica, but it comes off like Veronica, so I figured it had to do something with the pronunciation. I didn't know does Polish use the Roman alphabet? Like the ABCs? I thought maybe they would have used Cyrillic. But then actually, you know what? I'm wrong, because some of the posters in this game have like actual, like the Roman letters. Shoot the canister, damn it. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna die. Well, maybe not die, but I'm definitely gonna get hurt here. Oh my goodness. Oh, come on. That leg is armored. Oh, where did that one come from? Go stomp him, stomp him. Oh god, he's gonna kill me. Alright, I'm surprised I survived that. It's called the Polish alphabet. It's Latin based but has 9 unique characters. Nice. I would have thought that since Poland is in the... Well, now I'm gonna really test my geography here, because I'm actually not sure with what I'm about to say. I think Poland is near, like, is it near Russia, or is it in? It's in Eastern Europe, right? Is it considered Eastern Europe? I don't know. I thought a lot of the Eastern Europe countries use the Cyrillic or whatever it's called. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Alphabet. Boy, what about, I can't put the full version of, I feel you are killing me with the math over on YouTube. I don't know what you're doing. Can you repeat that? I got kicked out. Oh, I was saying I was saying I might be wrong on this, but I would have thought that since Poland is in Eastern Europe, I don't know if it's actually in Eastern Europe, but that's where I'm guessing. I've never been the best at geography, so definitely not staking that claim. But since I think it's in Eastern Europe, I thought it would have had the Cyrillic alphabet or whatever it's called. I don't know how it's pronounced. I keep saying Cyrillic, but I feel like I'm just saying the name of that dubstep artist. Oh my god, I have no room. I have no room for anything. Literally no room. Uh-oh, they're giving me a lot of stuff here, so there's definitely going to be something that goes down here. Open your eyes. Like, look at this word. Oat war z oh, dude, I don't know. I'm just pronouncing it in English here, so Oat war z OZC or whatever. That's supposed to mean open your eyes. I definitely butchered the pronunciation of that, though. Alright, I guess there's gonna be some enemies around here. Do I already have... Oh my god, I already have full gears. No fun. Oh, I don't like that.
The stone is breathing.
I feel, brother. I'm reading your comments, but honestly, I don't know what to say. That's just a lot of numbers for me right now. Not sure what's going on here. All right, let's go. Oh, there's gonna be something over here. Monsters, something. Okay, we got some barrels. That's not good. What was that? Oh, wonderful. This thing closed, but it didn't do the thing that it normally does. Before I step out there, I need to do something on my lappity top. Okay. All right, I think we're ready now. What'd you say, Jay? Poland doesn't have any of the weird characters as the Cyrillic alphabet. Yeah, I don't know where. I need to look up where the Cyrillic alphabet originated from. All right, we just put that back together. Okay, that area is green, but this area is red. It was invented by the Orthodox Church, I believe. Oh, really? That's interesting. Russia, Ukraine, Bulgaria. Have you heard of something called the Trench Crusades? I don't know if you're into tabletop games or not, but it's a tabletop game. And it's a pretty interesting one, too. It's about the church to a certain degree. I've never heard of it. Okay, you should look it up. I don't know. Have you ever heard of 40K by chance? Like Space Marines and all that good stuff. Come on, come over here, Spider Boy. I hate how these things don't get close to you, because then it's hard to do that. Oh, there's another one somewhere. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's two of them. Wonderful. Ah. Okay, that managed to kill one. Oh, Jesus, I didn't even know they could do that. That's the first time I've ever seen them jump like that at me. Huh. Come on, get close to the explosive barrel. You know you want to. Damn. Hate these things. Is that all of them? Oh no, there's more. Wonderful. Come on, get close to the barrel. They gotta get like super close to do like the most damage. But the problem is that they don't like to get close to things. Oh, he's gonna jump. I just telegraphed that attack. Oh my goodness, this is the first time I've ever seen them do that. Stomp them. Stomp them to death. Let our work continue. Okay, I guess that means we're done. Oh, very nice. That opened a door. Have I ever had braces? I have not. I wish I did, though, honestly. My teeth aren't like super crooked, but I have a couple of them that are a little crooked. And when I was younger, a lot of my friends had braces, and I was like super insecure because I didn't get them. So I was like, oh no, my teeth are gonna be crooked forever. They used to complain about having braces though. They used to tell me all the time how much it sucked. But secretly I was always like, dude, I want braces like so bad. I'm currently in the process of getting them. I had my first appointment and got orthodontic spacers. Nice, dude. At least you're gonna have a nice smile after all is said and done. I think it takes like about a year, doesn't it? Maybe even 2, because I remember a friend of mine had them in, I think, 6th grade, and I don't think he took them out till 8th grade. So it took quite a while for him to take his out. A Pyre. Do I want a Pyre? I do. But you know what I don't want? I don't want a carbon rifle or whatever. But the palate expander. My teeth aren't really crooked, but I have an overbite. Oh yeah, that would help too with the overbites. I think it's like what, the underbite that you can't fix with Or maybe you can. I don't know. I'm not really too knowledgeable on dentistry, but I think it's the underbite that you can't fix with braces. I think it's only the overbite, maybe. I think the underbite you have to like have I think you have to have surgery. Something like that. I don't know. I might just be talking out my ass here. Oh, I didn't notice there was flaming barrels right there. That would have helped against the spiders. Oh, damn it. The new thing. I don't like this like electric thing that they introduced in the late game here. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. I just don't really, I don't know. It doesn't really serve too much of a huge purpose, I think. Where am I supposed to put this thing? Oh, I'm stupid. I'm doing it backwards. There we go. Oh, it's got to go on like conductive stuff. Hold on, let me do it like this. Shoot one there, one there, one there. That's not conductive, really? Okay, so then maybe it's backwards then. Maybe it goes like this. There we go. One of my spacers fell out, which is not good. Oh, dude, that sucks. Are those the ones you could just like pop back in, or do you have to like go back to the dentist to put those back in? Pilgrims from afar, they have completely lost their minds. If this goes on, the infected from all the surrounding villages... What? What the hell is that? Why is Xbox giving me notifications? They have completely lost their minds. If this goes on, the infected from all the surrounding villages will come here. Barricade the door and don't leave the apartment. Keep away from these psychos as from lepers. What? Okay. I think I have to go back. I need enough space so I can connect the pallet expander. Damn, that sucks. Like you gotta constantly go back just to do a specific thing. I feel like my friend used to complain about that too. Something along those lines. He was always fiddling with like rubber bands too at one point. All right, we need to go back and get the cutter, the bolt cutter, which I have opted out to not carry around constantly anymore. They are like little band in between your molars. Yeah, I think that's what he had too. I guess. I don't know. Something like that. It's definitely something like that. Very uncomfortable if you don't like food in between your teeth. Oh yeah, I can imagine. At that point, you might as well just eat like soups till it goes away. Definitely can't enjoy things like popcorn or apples. What other kinds of foods get stuck in your teeth? There's quite a few actually. All right, I'm gonna put this away and then I'm gonna take the bolt cutter back out. I didn't eat anything yesterday because it sucked. Damn. I remember I used to be able to go like a couple days without eating when I was younger. I was real bad about it too. But then again, when I was younger, I was a lot skinnier. Like a whole lot skinnier. Like to the point where it wasn't like a good thing, really. Am I supposed to shoot these? I don't know why I thought shooting those was going to open that door. What game is this? This is Cronos: The New Dawn. It is a action horror game. I like to describe it as it looks like Dead Space and it plays like Resident Evil. I ate steak and it fell out today. Oh god, yeah. Steak is hard. Especially if you like overcook it. And even when you undercook it. And when I say undercook it, I don't mean like necessarily you don't cook it right, but you just, you know, make it chewy. It can still be annoying to eat. But it's so good. All right, I gotta open this door now with the bolt cutter, and then I guess we can put the bolt cutter back in its place. What do we got here? Oh, a core. Perfect. Just what I needed. All right, let me go ahead and just use this because I can just pick one back up when we go back to the safe space. Running. A lot of running back and forth in this game to save areas. That's why it feels like Resident Evil to me. Resident Evil was like that too for me. It's like your inventory would always get full, then you'd have to run back and run forward and run back and run forward. I'm gonna regret putting the bolt cutter away. You're gonna see. I'm gonna need it again in like 2 more minutes. All right, we got 2 cores, but we don't really have anything that we can upgrade with 2 cores. Not that I know of. Well, I guess we could get our health up, but I don't really want our health up. Ooh, resource limit, actually. No, actually, I don't need resources. I need inventory space more than anything. I don't even care about health at this point. Like, we're already pretty late in the game, and it's like, it's not a big deal with the health. Not like a huge deal, at least. Okay, I think we're done in this area. I think we just need to move forward now. Wait, did I already read this piece of paper over here? Yes, I did. Oh. Oh, nice. At least it looks like a small area. Ah, damn it. Already. I think, well, no, my inventory is not full yet. I think I could probably reload, maybe save some space. I meant to ask, your name is Soda, so I imagine you like soda? If so, what's your favorite? I'd say my favorite soda is grape soda. I know that sounds dumb. I feel like maybe most people would expect me to say like Pepsi or Coke or something. But honestly, my name doesn't actually come from me liking soda. I've actually never really drank too much soda in my life. I think I drink soda maybe on like a good week, like once or twice. My name actually came from like back in the day. They had, remember Xbox, like the Xbox 360? It used to have like a random name generator, and I had to make a name, and I wasn't creative enough to like actually think of a name. So I was just like, let me just use the generator. And the generator came up with Soda Monkey God. And I've kind of just rolled with that name since, and I've kind of changed it over the years. It went from like Soda Monkey God to Soda and some Wii, because I was really into the Wii for a while there, and I thought it was a funny pun because it was like soda and some Wii, like weed. That's at least what some people would assume, but it was actually just the game console Wii. And then recently I changed it to the expired soda to kind of fit with the horror aesthetic of the channel a little better. Because most horror games, funny enough, have like sodas in them. It's kind of silly, but like when you start looking for it, you'll notice it. I don't know why. I mean, I guess it's because it's a very generic asset to make, right? Like just a soda can. And it's also a very easy asset to make, I'm sure. And it's a very common one that most people recognize universally. So it's like it always is everywhere. I guess you could say the same for like, well, in most horror games, there's chairs and there's buildings, you know? Oh, wonderful. What the hell? Why is my vision going all wild and crazy here? Oh, I'm seeing like ghosts. Okay, that's... That must be a boss.
It is not from within. It's not the essences.
No, it's not. It's an enemy. The only other time we've heard voices like that was like on the first level. What does that say? It's not translating it for me. Usually when I point, okay, embrace the change. Normally when you point at something in this game, it translates it for you. Oh, whoa. Hello, friend. So at parties, do you have an apple juice or a soda? Oh, that's a good choice. Apple juice or soda? I would say, honestly, if they have apple juice, I would take apple juice. Or like, you know what I like is those like carbonated apple juices, like those ciders. I don't know. Is that what they're called? Those are pretty good. I can't remember the brand name, but you know, they sell them at like Walmart and stuff. It's the stuff that like people use to give kids so that they feel like they're drinking wine or like some kind of alcoholic beverage, but it's not alcoholic. Indisposition. Due to Father Wojcik's current indisposition, all parish office matters should be directed to the on-duty sister. On-duty sister. All right, we need a key for this room. Father Wojciech Bobin Parish Office. That's an interesting name. Wojciech Bobin. Be going. Everybody here dead. I'm gonna guess yes. Oh, we need a flame thingy for this area. And I don't have one. Find a way to open the church door. Okay, should be easy enough, right? Who's alive here? None of you are alive. Are you alive? You're not alive. Did the church bells just start ringing? Have you heard of the apple juices that the bottle sounds like biting into an apple? Ooh, no, I have not. What is it called? What's that brand name called? That sounds interesting. It sounds like a fun... It's like those Japanese juices or like sodas that they sell at the store where it has like a little crystal ball or something in the middle. Not in the middle, but like on the top. I don't know if you've ever seen those. Those are pretty funny. They're expensive, but they're funny. I feel like the Japanese just have like a lot of like really interesting slice of life stuff for their foods, and just like they're like creatures of comfort. They definitely have a lot of creature comforts that I feel like we don't have here in the States. Oh wow, there's a lot of Jesuses. Martinelli's apple juice. I'm gonna have to look them up. I think I have seen that before. I don't think I've ever had it though. Leading the way, Father Wojcik decided to go to the city's steelworks. I told him that the people who are confined there do not remain in quarantine for no reason. This unexplained disease which outbreaks are appearing all over the city must be highly contagious. I tried to stop him. I said he was still too weak for such an effort. God will grant me his strength as I will bring his words to the faithful, he promised. These people need us, Eliza, he said. Father Wojcik says the people gathered there need above all something to give them a sense of daily normalcy, as if they'll get that by getting closer to God all of a sudden. He said that in his absence, the other sisters should listen to me. He said that if we want to survive this, we have to stay close and cooperate. I won't let him down. I will lead the way. Well, that Father Wojcik screwed everybody here because I guess he went to the steelworks, got infected, came back, and then infected everybody else. This is why we should quarantine. Okay, there's a door there. Jesus riding in on a donkey. What is that story about Jesus riding in on a donkey? I am familiar with it, but I don't remember exactly. I think it's when he returned to Jerusalem and he was pronounced the new king. Is that right? He went to Jerusalem on a donkey. Something like that. It's been a long time since I've read through the Bible. It was in Zechariah. Was it? Okay, that sounds about right. I need to go back and reread the Bible. It's been a long time. Signifies his arrival as a humble king. Yeah, I knew it had something to do with his return as a king, and the donkey being something along those lines, like you said, about being humbled into Jerusalem, I think. Yeah. Man, it's been years since theology class. I used to go to a Catholic school, so they used to make us read the Bible like every year. I think every year we had to reread it. And I went to Catholic school from like elementary all the way through high school, so you can imagine. It was funny how it changed over the years though. Like when I was in elementary school, it was like the sanitized like kid version of the Bible. And then as we got older, we started to read the older Abrahamic version, like similar to what the Torah is in the Old Testament and stuff like that. And then we would, you know, of course, read the King James and all that. Did Catholic school hinder your view on religion over time? I don't think so. But I've always been a very like critical person and like a very like cynical person. So I was never like, I don't want to say I wasn't easily indoctrinated or anything, because that sounds like super, I don't know. That just sounds like not really the truth. But I was never really a big like religious person, to be honest. And especially during school, I was always like very critical of the church and the priests and the pastors. And I would always like question them on everything. And I would always like do like the whole like I'm rebelling against you and like trying to like, you know, make them feel like whatever they're saying or whatever is like false and not real. And there was only one pastor who we had, or really they weren't pastors, they were priests. I keep saying pastor because I'm thinking of like later on after school we started going to more of like a Christian instead of a Catholic church. But yeah, there was a lot of them that was like just poo-pooed a lot of the questions I had, or just would come up with like really just generic responses. But there was one priest in particular, I think it was Father, I think his name was Peter, if I remember correct, and he was always really funny because he would always like entertain my silly questions. Like the kind of questions that you probably would get in trouble for asking, like why does God allow like disabled children, or why does God allow suffering, or why does, you know, God not save people who are in distress, things like that. He would always actually like entertain those questions instead of just like telling me to shut up and read the Bible. Okay, so I guess we need stuff here. This is definitely like the most Silent Hill-esque part here in the game. 6 angels stand in columns, graceful, tall, and great, their shield and their sword closest to the gate. The child sits on the left, the sickle fronts its side, the cauldron where the trident could never reside. One row is forged in steel, the other fosters life. Align them properly, the doors shall turn with might. Okay, interesting. So I'm guessing we're gonna have to like switch these around at some point. Oh wow, and I'm gonna have a lot of space in my inventory because we actually have to like put them in our inventory. Or wait, is there already enough here or no? Sickle, cauldron, shield, and we're missing 3 more. Why did I already sell that thing? I did. Damn, I have too much ammo. I hate when I have too much ammo because I don't want to get rid of the ammo, but I also don't want to like... Okay, all right, we gotta do something with this here. I think I saw the other one on the other side of this wall here. So how am I gonna do this? All right, I think we need to do like this there. No? There we go. Now we got to go to the other side. And okay, we got to line it up. Where's the other thing? Okay, there it is. It's kind of hard to tell what I'm shooting at here. Ah, a cemetery key. Ah, damn it. All right, we're gonna need to... I'm just gonna put all my ammo away right now. I think that's probably the best until we finish these. Or actually, you know what? I'm gonna put away the big gun. I'm gonna put away the big gun. I'm gonna put away the pyres. I don't really need them. And I'm gonna put away the health. And I'm gonna put away a couple of these bullets here. My dad was forced as a kid into being a Catholic. It changed his view on religion, so he stopped believing years ago. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think for me, it never... I don't know. I mean, looking back on it, I could definitely say that it was like 100% forced, because it was like, you couldn't just be like, oh, I don't believe, you know, like people would be like, I don't think people would have gotten mad at you. Like, I didn't go to a school where people would have like teased you or gotten mad at you for that, but you would have definitely gotten a lecturing or two from a couple of priests regarding your stance on spirituality if it didn't align with what they believed. But with that being said, it was never like shoved down our throats, and I don't really know how I can like say that, because we had literal classes that we had to take that were about theology, but honestly a lot of those classes felt more like philosophy classes than they did theology classes, if that makes sense. But we did have to go to church every Wednesday, so that was kind of shitty. Shitty in the sense that it was boring, like very boring. I'm gonna be here soon. I'm on 2K right now. All right, Galactic. He started questioning a lot more. Yeah, I started questioning a lot when I was a kid, just because, like I said, I was a very like cynical child, so I had a hard time like following what people, like I had a hard time believing what people told me. I would always take everything with a grain of salt. So nothing ever really like fazed me when it came to like religion. I was never like oh my gosh. And then like another thing too was, I remember I would go to church and all my friends around me, well, maybe not all of them, but like some of them would be like, I can hear the word, you know, like sometimes they would mention like hearing God or like whatever. And then or like we would go to church and they would be like, I can feel it, you know, like I can feel his presence or whatever. And I never, like, I would always ask myself, like, do I really feel something? Like, you know, and like 9 times out of 10, I could probably like say, okay, this feeling is coming from, obviously I'm in a big group with my friends. Like, obviously we're all talking about like stuff together. So like, I could always be like, I always had a reasoning that I could come up with as to why I was like feeling one thing or another. So it never felt like an external presence, you know. It always felt like very, like I could always rule it down to like something. It would never be like mystifying, if that makes sense. But it was never a problem for me either. Like, I never had a problem in Catholic school. I enjoyed my time there. It wasn't like terrible. I'm not one of those people who were just like, oh, it sucked. Like, it didn't really suck. It was pretty normal, I guess, as normal as I guess school can be, I guess. We went on a lot of retreats and we went on a lot of like mission trips and stuff, which was fun, to be honest. A lot of the times it was like we got to go around the country and do random stuff. I know some people that had bad experience with Christianity and switched because of them. Yeah, I know a few people like that as well. I've had people switch to spiritualism. I've had people switch to Islam. Buddhist. I have a friend who went Buddhist. All right, I just saw a cat. Oh, damn it. Another door with a bolt. All right, so I get the loop that we're about to do here. We're gonna find 3 keys, and those 3 keys are gonna lead us, to 3 places that are just gonna have the 3 missing pieces that we need for this door here. Pretty simple loop. I think we've basically done this loop in the hospital, except instead of finding 3 statues or pieces, we found 3 vials or serums or whatever. My dad isn't religious, but he really likes Buddhist ideals because they are peaceful. Yeah, for sure. A lot of people, I think, gravitate towards more of like the spiritualism / mysticism because they feel like it's less demanding. Like, it's not like they're hitting you over the head with like believing in something, and it's also like seen as more of a pacifist kind of thing. But it's funny because if you look into the history of Buddhism, a lot of the Buddhists originated out of a need to rebel against the emperor of, I think it might have been, I don't know if it's China or what was at some point some area of the Asiatic continent. And a lot of them would practice nonviolence, but they would also train in like martial arts and things like that in case that they had to defend themselves. Know no fear. Brothers, sisters, rejoice. Rejoice, for the Lord in his forbearance and mercy has decided to give us a chance to prove our faith before the time of end. The fools. Fools are those who fear the change, through which the way leads to salvation and communion with our longed forefather. Let us pray for them, because in their pride they believe that they are able to stop the divine plan foretold by the holy book ages ago. Do not be afraid, for it is in and through change that our salvation will be accomplished. And when we soon face the Father, he will receive us to himself. Shed your fear and let God remake you. All right, hold on one moment. Okay, I'm back. What was I saying? Okay. I know some people that had a better. Oh yeah. All right. Okay. I think I just read that, right? Okay. Sorry, I had to answer the phone. All right. Where are we? Some kind of like cemetery, crypt, something. Cemetery, definitely a cemetery. I hear a cat. Where's the cat? Hello, kitty. What do you have for me, little cat? Freya. I hope I find all the cats. I think you said there was 9. I think that's what you told me last time.
Easy to get.
I think there's 9 from what you told me, and I think from what I looked up too. So hopefully we find them all. I think I had 6 so far. That might have been 7. What is up with these like shadow imprints that we find every now and again? I wonder if that's like where somebody got extracted, or because the extraction process from the travelers does involve electricity. So I don't know if that's like what's happening there or not. All right, there's clearly somewhere we can go down there, but let's go backwards and go back to the office. Actually, let me heal since we have some pretty low health here. Let me go ahead and burn that. Hello, are you alive? No, you're not. Ah, damn it. Is anybody in here alive? No. Oh, I didn't notice there was a gas cannon there. I didn't actually need to use the thingy. Damn it. Okay. I guess we'll just make some more shotgun shells. It's funny, at the beginning of the game, it was like hard to get resources, and I was always constantly battling not having resources, and now I have like too many resources. In your opinion, would you say your Catholic school was more misbehaved than public schools? I don't think so on like a general sense, but I think that the types of misbehavior were definitely different. But I think generally the misbehaving was kind of like centered around the same thing. It was always like, you know, like you're in high school, so you're kind of like anti-authority already, right? So like there's always going to be some level of misbehaving. But I definitely think that in the Catholic school there was less, but I say less only in the fact that like I think Catholic school attracts a certain demographic because you have to pay for it. So it's not like you're getting a bunch of people, right? So you're definitely have like a more diverse group in public school, which I think is why it's generally probably perceived that in public school there's more misbehavior. And while I would agree with that generally, I don't think it's like that. I don't think it's like, oh, you went to public school, therefore, you know, you're like destined to be around bad kids. I think it definitely depends on like the district that you live in. It definitely depends on the jurisdiction. It definitely depends on like the city and state. There's a lot of factors, but I think generally speaking, yes, I do think there is probably more misbehavior in public schools than there is in Catholic schools. But I also think that in Catholic schools, because of the fact that some of the kids come from like more well-to-do families, the misbehaving can become, I think, a little bit more exaggerated. Like you'll get kids who are like in drunk driving accidents at like 16 in Catholic schools because, you know, like their parents got them a car and they were down drinking and misbehaving, you know. And like maybe in a like a public school that wouldn't be the case because it's probably not as likely for the freshmen coming in to have like cars and stuff, you know. But that's just probably my like general gist of it. Lance Rev 1411, a modified javelin marksman variant built for charging. Charged shots unleash a powerful triple shot burst, while firing uncharged triggers a weaker emergency discharge. Nice, we got all the relics. or I guess all the weapons. I don't know if I'm gonna use this gun. I feel like every gun I've gotten since the first two I've just not used, and it uses a carbon rifle. I guess we'll kind of like use it just to kind of get an idea of what it feels like to use, but I think honestly sticking with the first two weapons in the game is your best bet. Ella no tenía pantalón, ella tenía unos plumes a los verdes. No sé, ella se bañó cuando vino, ¿no? Cuando ella vino, tú no la llevaste al baño y se bañó. Se bañó antes de salir. Tiene que estar en el baño. All right. Let's see. Downstairs. I thought this area was gonna lead us to one of those relics, but I guess it's just leading or not relic, one of those like things that we need for the door, but I guess not. What's going on with the headband? The headband is actually it's like a headset. It's got speakers in it. And I generally am like spending all day like just listening to podcasts and stuff. And I always had a problem with like the earbuds falling out or like the earbuds getting in the way of like me hearing my surroundings. So I found these headbands and they've been pretty great. I've been able to hear without getting too distracted about what's going on around me, and I've also been able to sleep in them and hear them and listen to them, which is what I normally do. I usually fall asleep to like some kind of, you know, podcast or story or something like that. And yeah, that's why I've been wearing it a lot more. I also got this like cool the battery is not big at all, but you know, surprisingly it lasts a lot longer than like some other headphones that I have. But you know why? Because the speakers are not that great. Like the speakers are just good enough to hear, but not like anything amazing in terms of like bass or like music quality or anything. But I don't really use them to hear music. Sometimes I'll listen to music with them, but not generally. So I don't really mind if the speaker quality is not that bad. I actually prefer the fact that it has worse speakers, and the trade-off being that it has a better battery life. Okay, there's a lot of enemies here. I feel like we're about to fight a boss or something. There's a lot of dead people too. And I just like put all my weapons and stuff back, so I don't know if it's a good idea that I come here without weapons. Okay, so one enemy here is alive. You are alive. Is there anybody else that's alive here? Okay, somebody over there was alive too.
In the ground, in the air, you breathe.
All right, I'll be right back. I gotta go burn some grass. It'll be like 5 minutes. One moment. All right, I'm back. Albert Wesker's Toy, thank you for the follow, brother. Zachary, welcome back. Galactics, you're Mexican. No, I'm not Mexican. All right. All right, we gotta kill these guys. Welcome back, Zachary. How's it been, brother? we're just playing a little bit of Cronos the New Dawn. I need to get this area. I need to actually finish this game. There's a couple games that I want to start. I can't remember. I also need to finish what's it called? Galactics. I need to finish whatever it's called. Whatever stupid game you made me play the other day. Uncharted. That's the one. Oh no, they're changing. I can't let them change. Yeah, he changed. All right, there's nothing I can do about it now. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. It shoots two of them. Oh, brother. Don't kill me. Oh. I was hoping maybe one of them would want to like morph. There we go. Come on. I know you're dead. Is that it? Is that everything? No, of course it's not everything. Out of here. Oh, I don't have any ammo. I think there's an achievement that I need to get where I like hit multiple enemies at once with one bullet. But I can't remember the amount that I need to do. When you're trying to play Apex Legends after, cause I have a chance to play now. Damn, I would, brother, but after this, I gotta go outside. So we're definitely gonna we'll definitely play. I'm gonna say, I would say if you're on later tonight, we could definitely hop on some Apex. But I don't know what time it is for you. For me, it's like 8:52. So if you're on, I'm gonna say around like 2 or 3, we could definitely hop on. I'm talking 2 or 3 a.m. I know that's kind of late, but that'll probably be the only other chance that I get today. If not tomorrow, for sure. Yeah, you too, Galactics. You can join in, brother. I didn't know you were an Apex kind of guy. No, I'm not really an Apex player, but I'll definitely play some Apex. I want to start on the Batman game too at some point, because that looks like a fun game. So I definitely want to start on that. And then there's another game too that I want to start on before. He says, bro, I'm 11. I go to bed at 9:30. Damn, brother. My bad. But hey, maybe tomorrow then. I think Galactics, aren't you 9? Aren't you 9 Galactics? At least that's what it seems like with the way you type. All right, I think we got everything here. Something in there. Inventory space is looking good. We need to burn this. I'm sure there's probably something around here to burn. Yes, there you are. Look at how there's an enemy right behind this. Oh, that's the traveler actually. That's not even an enemy. What the hell? That's weird. Try to stream at like 3:45. Okay, 3:45 Eastern. I don't know if you mean 3:45 Eastern. That's where I'm at. I'm on the East Coast. Okay, where is the thing to... There's the electric thing, but where is the one that we need to turn it on? Because we have the same time. Okay. 3:45 I could probably do. Well, actually not 3:45, but maybe like at 5, because at 4 I have to pick up the kiddos from school. So like maybe 5 I could start streaming a little earlier, just to play some Apex, and then I can continue to do the regular whatchamacallits, these like let's plays. Okay, I'm kind of confused here. There's got to be an area here where we can open that door, but I don't know where it would be. Let's see here. Hold on. Is it that thing? It can't be that thing. Okay. Oh, it's right there. I'm stupid. All right. 5, that works for me. Yeah, I could definitely try for 5. It usually just depends what's going on with family and stuff. Okay, so we're gonna get to see the traveler freaking out over here. Hello, traveler. Oh. Okay. So that was just an illusion. Oh, this must be the voice of the nun. Oh, great. Every time the lights go out, I think there's going to be like a big enemy that pops up, I think is usually how it goes. What the heck? It felt like I like started running faster right there. On the weekends too, I definitely have more time. I don't know if on the weekends, Zachary, if you have more time to stay up or whatever. And then summer's coming up too, so hopefully during summer, once everybody's out of school. Wait, when are you playing Apex? We're shooting for tomorrow around 5 p.m. Eastern, and then tonight, if you're on Galactics, we can play. I know you stay up pretty late, so if you're up tonight, just shoot me a message and I'll let you know if I can make it or not. The calling. Heavenly Father, during these dark and trying days, I seek your strength and guidance. Father Wizjek is sinking deeper and deeper into his darkness. Not only did he lose his sight, but his mind became unclear and weak. I was delegated to look after him. Every night I bring him bread and water. God in his generosity has also given me a stomach strong enough that I am also able to wash his deformed body and clean up his room. While I'm at it, he tries to give me instructions and messages to pass on to the sisters. Some of the things he manages to cough up are hard to understand. Others are hard to believe. Many of them I have to straighten and correct. I feel the illness has taken away his former strength and made him sentimental. I feel sorry for this old priest. However, I know that no hidden divine plan is to be found in this. This old fool was simply imprudent. I will not be like that. I will finish his work. Amen. Amen. I stay up in bed, not online. Oh, okay. I feel you. You're just like scrolling on your phone then? I will be down for tomorrow. On Friday it's 10:30 and Saturday it's 11. Oh, nice. See, Galactics, you need a bed schedule like that. That's a good sleeping schedule. And we also have the Discord, Zach, too. If you aren't already on it, or if you have Discord, I don't know if you do or don't, but on there I usually the bot, I need to train it a little more. I have to go back and update the code on it, but usually the bot will tell everybody when I'm online. But I have it set for like some weird hours because the API calls on it are kind of taxing if I do it like every hour. Galactics, do you know how to share the code for the Discord if you're still listening? If not, when I get a moment here, I'll send it to you. It's just called Expired Soda's Cult Corner, I'm pretty sure. I think if you could search it by name too. Oh great, enemies. Oh no, is that one morphing? What was that one doing? Oh. Oh, it's on the other side of this thing now. Guess that was just a glitch. Just a glitchy glitch. Let me send you the thingy. The invite code. Da-da-da-da. Let me see. How do I do the... Oh, okay, here we go. Invite to server. Keep changing this thing to never. Generate new link. Copy link. And then paste the link. There you go. Okay. I don't know if I have to generate a new link every time, and if that's like messing up the other links, because I have a couple of those links tied to the website too, the Expired Soda official website. Okay, I think we gotta go this way. Wait a minute, what is that? There's definitely an enemy around here somewhere, and I think it might be the ones that are stuck on the walls. Yes, it is. Is that one alive? No, it's not. There's another one then, somewhere. Oh, there it is. Let me switch over to the pistol for these guys. Username is Zach0185. Okay, I'll add you on there too after the game. Oh, okay, there's the other one. Easy kill. Oh, shit. Oh, thank goodness it dropped to health. Give me that. Oh no. I guess let me use another one of these for this. There we go. Oh dang, that still didn't heal me all the way. Where do I go to visit the invite again? I think if you could just, that link right there that I just sent, I think you just have to put that on the website, on like your browser. Algin. Oh, welcome back, Algin. What's up, brother? I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, dude, Algin. Brother, thank you for the follow, my guy. Okay, there's got to be a way for me to get over there. I think I just had to... There's also a link on the website too. If you go to expiredsodaofficial.com, there's a link that should take you to the cult. I hope that link still works. I haven't tried it in a while, so I'm going to assume it still works. Is that all that was over here? Just a bunch of energy and Yeah, military radio. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take the military radio. Radio killed. Or no, wait, was it radio killed? Who killed the radio star? Television? Be right back. Go under here. Ooh. Dude. Yes, another health. Okay, I think we gotta go up here. Where we go? Wait, hold on. Let's go back down here. Something. Spiders? Oh, this is definitely the way we're supposed to go. Alright, hold on one moment. Okay. I am back. We need to find a safe spot because I gotta end the video and the stream. So let's see if we can't find a save area. I think there might be one over here, maybe not. Nope. Nope, that's creepy. Fire and light. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. My last confession was yesterday. It's hard to tell now, really. I feel that still. My heaviest sin is doubt. Almighty God, I know you are guiding me, sending signs to test and strengthen my fate. Yet I falter, for this path of trial and tribulation is not how I envisioned unity in Christ. But since the world is ending, apparently this is how it's meant to be. It's just that, however naive it is, I always imagined fire and light. Maybe it is what it's still in store for us. Maybe the light will come. We hope it does. We are sorry for these and all our sins. Interesting. Make a big one. That way I can grab that. Don't think there's anything else here. All right, let me actually run out of the catacombs and then just go back to the save spot that we know. I think it's this way. I know that's the way that we're supposed to go right now, but let's go out of the catacombs. Or whatever this is. Catacombs. Some kind of cemetery. Nope, it's not this way actually. Oh, okay, it's this way. That scared me. That was the one that was behind the wall. Up we go. This will let us sell the stuff that's in our inventory too anyway. Oh wow, I didn't realize how far away this place was. Running, running, running. Yikes, this is a long journey. Is this place supposed to be like this, or was there, I guess there was supposed to be a normal road there, or a normal walking path? I think there actually might have been an easier save area. I think I might have just chose the longest one. Right, here we go. Go ahead and sell the thing and then save. There we go. Ooh, we got a lot of money too. We're gonna have to do some upgrades on the next one. All right, let's go ahead and save. All right, everybody. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end the video and also go ahead and might as well end the stream as well. I appreciate everybody who's made it all the way to the end here, and I will see you all in the next one. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Until the next one, peace.